Ah, there was plenty of dudes trying to stop Bard from leaving that tower, and there's plenty of more of them outside. So the best plan is to simply just pepper them with arrows and let your summons do the heavy fighting. It's not the most heroic method of fighting, because there's quite lots of enemies, but it's, you can say, it works. It gets results. They are quite numerous and dangerous, especially when they are big groups, which I did say is the main source of difficulty in this game's combat style. So let's just try to kill this first mob.
God, you owe me a fortune for this.
I think Bard has a habit of not paying his debts. Yeah, I killed quite much of the, you could say, the first mob.
Too slow.
Yeah, they shoot these kind of green projectile things, which are dangerous because they knock you down, and once they knock you with a big area of effect, and once they knock you down, they're gonna mob you and batter to pulp. So, but now I'm at the world map, so let's just, and there's all kinds of monsters wandering around the world map. Well, they look undead monsters. What may be Bard's heroic deed in the Hearn's forest tower guarded by Hearn has some kind of effect on what happens. Yeah. Well, it's really strange, annoying that the healing crone, being perhaps one of the most useful summons of the entire game, not to mention the dog that you can get, which is not summoned, it does not seem to heal any of your other summons, only you. But I may be wrong in that. Oh, so let's just try to get back to the tower and see what's happening there.
The Tower of Hearn was now just a decayed and withered husk.
Oh yeah. If you missed something there, you're not gonna get it back. And more enemies. Yeah. But I do say that the...
Too easy.
Well, oh yeah, I was wrong. The source of crone does throw magic to the companions, other companions as well. So, but it's time to go in Kirkwall to have a chat with Bodb. At least one of them. Oh, but something's gonna happen.
Life had changed quite dramatically in the town since his last visit. It was as if the gates of hell had been opened, leaving the Bard to find the man who might hold the key to shutting them once again.
There's some sort of monster running around the place, which is on fire, killing people, undead monsters, killing people and eating them. Yeah, Bard has certainly been a great hero. Well, maybe he caused this, maybe he didn't cause this. But, well, disaster and destruction seems to follow Bard wherever he goes. Because the bonus chapter there is all about aftermath of one of the past exploits of the Bard, which led to dragon and Viking invasion. And if I remember right, the Viking leading that invasion is actually very jealous about Bard causing so much death and destruction without without even thinking about it. Yeah, but there's undead monsters running around. Nothing really interesting. So I'm just gonna try to go and find Bardi. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, don't glitch.
Both. What the hell happened here?
Some idiot spilled the blood of an animal in the ring of the Nuckleby. With the ring desecrated, the Nuckleby has risen to spread death and destruction.
Idiot might be a bit strong.
Not strong enough if you ask me.
We'll agree to disagree on that one.
I don't think you understand. The Nuckleby is the harbinger of doom. That lack wit has doomed us all. We must leave town immediately if we hope to survive.
Exactly what I was thinking. Calais said something about a mountain pass leading to the tower.
Ah, the pass. We'll never make it through this time of year. Too cold. We might try going through the old Viking tombs under the mountains. We'll need something from the tombs in any case.
Viking tombs? I don't mean to sound negative, but that does sound rather unpleasant.
No, trust me. What could go wrong?
Well, quite a lot of things.
Bove, don't die. Until you can tell me the location of the tomb. I mean, until I can get you help.
The mountain pass is...
I knew it. Perfect. The little twerp goes and died on me.
not a nice thing to say to someone on their deathbed.
Sorry.
Now be respectful. I'm trying to help you. I only have so much life left in me to get out so many words. So I don't think I'm asking too much. Don't you agree? I'm sure most people would. Glad you understand. Now, the mountain pass is...
Oh, okay. That was a little dramatic.
Wait! I'm not done yet. Come closer.
Got it.
What had passed between poor deceased Bove and the Bard was anyone's guess.
He asked me to get my knee off his chest.
Ah.
Then he told me the location of the mountain pass. I'm on my way. So, are you dead?
Almost.
Okay, good luck with that.
The Bard headed to the mountain pass, leaving Bove to die a slow, painful death.
Who's gonna notice one less Bove?
Oh yeah, because there was at least 4 of them. Oh yeah. Up now, the Bard knows where to go. From this, one more destroyed. And not destroyed and quite annihilated city. Once again, great deed of heroism by the Bard.
Think you can handle me?
Oh yeah, nothing much really otherwise important things around here. Alright, it's just time to head to the mountain pass then. Well, let's leave Kirkwall first. I'll try to, well, wander around and check Houghton.
You know, you keep coming round here, and pretty soon I let you stay. Permanent. Now
Can I
be
talk
over
to you
there.
right?
Well, nothing's happened here. So I just came here to murder a chicken. And push over some cows. Because, well, that's Bardi. He's an asshole.
Ah! Another victory for me! Haha!
Oh, I pushed over too many cows.
Ooh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
A cow monster attacks me.
Pardon me. I cannot talk to you right now. I'm trying to find this guy I owe an apology to.
Yep.
Sorry. You know, you keep
Yeah. Bard is not welcome back to Houghton anymore. Actually, I don't think he's welcome back to anywhere he is. Yep, all kinds of random monsters wandering about. While Bard heads to the mountain pass.
And so the bard journeyed into the treacherous mountains, not knowing what horror would await him among the craggy peaks.
Oh, could you be any more melodramatic? It's bloody cold enough here without you making it worse.
Well, the rogue of the one of Bard's summons wears much less and doesn't seem to be bothered by the cold. But then again, she is a summoned creature or person, so she might have something like an immunity to things like
Fast enough?
things like cold weather. But yeah, mountain pass, completely different place from what Bard has already been experiencing, and it's also you could say place of something like a no return. So let's have a chat with Gower.
Welcome to me humble camp, good sir. Could I interest you in a sword? This particular sword was once used by the great hero Peridor to...
Stop, hold on. You don't appear to be freezing your ass off in this cold. What's your secret?
Ah, you are an observant man, I see. This brew allows me and me arse to ignore the effects of any cold.
Oh, now let's be uncharacteristically friendly, because Bard is in a you could say in a bit of a pickle.
Well, my warm-ass friend, let us share a drink and a new friendship.
But would you be my friend if I didn't have something you very much needed?
I see you're a man who thinks ahead. I bow before your wisdom and hope you share your warm brew with a fellow traveller in need.
Very well. You seem to be a kind enough soul. Please take a generous swig of me magical brew on the house.
Ah, magical and tasty.
Aye. And let us not forget, potentially deadly.
That may be something you'll want to put on a warning label.
I be Gower, and you've fallen right into me trap. Now let's discuss the true price of that brew.
Oh, the old fake peddler trick. Me mother always warned me to be careful who I drink with. Or is it whom?
Now that you've drunk from me jug, ye undergeesh, unless this curse is broken, ye will remain a prisoner of this mountain wasteland for eternity.
As long as my arse is warm.
In the mountains lies the sword Cascare, a sword fated to be me doom. You will fetch me this sword, and only then will this curse be lifted to set you free. In layman's terms, give it to me, or die in this mountain.
For once, to everyone's amazement and approval, the bard was speechless.
Yeah. Now again, once again, Bard has been fooled to be someone's errand boy. I was about to say, it particularly wasn't anything unusual. So, time to save and get further in these mountains, which don't include much of anything interesting.
Hello, what have we got here? A chest in the middle of nowhere. Obviously a trap. You know, I'm not going to be lured in by such an obvious ploy. Ah, what the hell.
Yep. But he's so smart that he knows how to not to go for the obvious trap in front of him. Which he does. And he learns a new song. Upgraded Mercenary. Or upgrade to old song.
All too easy.
Damn, I fall for that every time. I knew it was a trap.
So you're the one giving us such trouble. To tell you the truth, I am a bit surprised. I expected you to be more formidable.
That makes two of us.
Nobody asked you.
Since I control your fate, I don't think I really need to be asked. Don't you agree?
No, I was talking to... Never mind.
If you're speaking to your maker, you might want to mention you'll be seeing him very soon. Farewell.
Oh yeah, he sent me off to a nice flow. There'll be more monsters to be killed on this path. It's quite dull. There's lots of this kind of travel happening around on the mountain pass, but meaning you just wait for the game to deliver you where you need to go, But and with some enemies appearing to harass you. So yeah, it's not really interesting gameplay, and it's even less interesting to watch. So this kind of thing is quite... You can say that the writing in this game is good. The concept is fun and it's executed well, but the gameplay itself feels a bit of lackluster, because this kind of sequence is not really that interesting. Now, when you actually look about... Well, there's the Cascade.
Remembering the curse of the trow, the bard strode forward to draw the sword from its icy abode.
Yeah, it looks suspicious.
Behold the fabled sword Casgare freed from centuries of imprisonment in the ice by the hand of our brave hero. Ah, my favorite part of our tale.
I think he narrated.
The bard awoke in a strange, darkened room, not realizing where he was or how he got there. If only I had a piece of silver for every time that happened.
Narrator must mean that he would be rich if that would be the case. But now the bard is now stuck in a Viking tomb, so it's time to save and continue exploring this place, and we'll come back when something funny or interesting happens. Exploring these tombs leads eventually to this place. Talk with Dolin.
Oh my goodness, can it be? Do I hear my rescuer?
Well, let's be friendly, because Bardi is in a bit of a predicament, even though snarkiness is the usual term, but so
yes,
no snarkiness.
You do hear someone. Whether it's your rescuer is up for negotiation.
And they say chivalry is dead. Listen, oh valiant one, I've been exploring this tomb for weeks, and everything was peaceful until a few days ago when these undead Draugr started rising up. I got caught in a cave-in as I was trying to get out of this bloody place. Can you get me out of here?
Let's be friend.
From the sound of you, I doubt you could offer me neither coin nor cleavage. Hardly worth my time.
Even without laying eyes upon you, it's easy to see how your mind works. Despite not having what you desire, I may be able to offer something you can actually use in this forsaken place.
So let's just be friendly.
Oh good. My hero.
You still there, my trap friend?
Did you find a way to get me out?
I haven't just yet. Do you have any clue as to where I might find something to help get you out?
There's a strange stone that I found that may be of use to you. Had a raven carved on it. I'm guessing it's a key of some sort. If you walk north, you may stumble onto it. Or wait, is north the bottomless pit? Can't remember. Well, walk north. I'm sure it'll please one of us.
Doesn't that just figure? Anyone capable of swiveling their empty head from side to side these days considers themselves an explorer. Why, in my day, that guy wouldn't have been fit to explore a 3-foot hole in the ground.
Oh, interesting. The summon explorer had a line of dialogue for this situation. Quite funny, actually. In the northern part, it's a locked door. Now where do I find the key? Was it bottomless pit? Oh yeah, this is, you could say, a bit of the more difficult part of the game. Slightly, in the sense that you have to go around doing lots of things, not just in the story but also in gameplay, running around, which is a bit of an annoyance. But there's a camp in here, so let's just have a check.
The bard found a somewhat recently abandoned camp, and as he was wont to do in these situations, started looting it.
This looks like just the thing I need to get through those doors with the big ravens in front of them. And what's this? A map, eh? Let's see. Been there, been there. Ah, Downby. That looks interesting.
Yep. Now I got the way to go forward. And I must say that this game, despite feeling you could say something like a bit of the run-of-the-mill fantasy story, which it is, it still does derive very interesting things about something of not so well-known folklore, like the Nukalavi, which is actually a real folklore monster. Yeah, it was not here. And doing things with that kind of little unknown details makes it quite fun. And the term Draugr, referring to some kind of undead creatures, is also used very much in Elder Scrolls, or at least in Skyrim, where there was lots of different creatures called Draugr. So time to go to the save and go to the burial chamber and see what kind of unpleasantness there is. Yeah, just a regular save. Let's see what's here.
Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
Oh, there's just way more things to explore, which is annoying. Yep, lots of things to explore. Well, it's a burial chamber, so of course there must be somebody buried here there. And because, well, they must be undead, so let's have a chat with him, because he's friendly. Appears friendlier. But why Vikings would be giants? I don't know.
Let's see. Dead Viking holding the stone I need. You sure you're not going to come to life on me, are you?
Well, seeing that how much undead Vikings there have been.
Hello? Gonna wake up on me? Oh, come on. We both know you're gonna spring to life when I least expect it. May as well get it over with and do it now.
Ah, you ruined Hrafn's surprise, but you'll not steal Hrafn's keystone, little man.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. You Northmen just don't seem to know when to stay dead.
It'll take better than you to send Hrafn to Valhalla.
Maybe not Valhalla, but I'll see you back in your grave soon enough. Is it me, or did it suddenly just get hot in here?
Oh, Valkyrie! Have you come to take Hrafn to Valhalla at last?
If not, then take me instead.
I have not, Hrafn. You have not earned your way into Valhalla.
Ooh, just got a little colder.
But that wasn't Hrafn's fault. It could have happened to anyone.
What happened?
He was a very skilled and fearless fighter in life, destined to win much glory for himself. His brothers were organizing a raid up the coast and celebrated their impending victory with a great feast. This one got himself so blinding drunk he stumbled and...
Hrafn guarded himself on his own sword.
That's priceless, that is. I only wish I could have been there.
Enough out of you.
Indeed, it was no laughing matter, for now Hrafn cannot enter Valhalla. Until he proves his valor in combat, he cannot leave this tomb.
Yeah, that sucks to be Rafen. But let's just talk with him some more. See, maybe I could help him out. Let's be friendly.
That's a shame about being trapped in this terminal, but no sense in both of us being stuck here. Why don't you lend me that stone so I can get out of here?
If Rafen not getting out of here, you certainly aren't.
Won't you please give me the stone?
No!
Well, he is good. Well, let's try to be snarky now.
I may not be able to beat you, but I can make what little life you have left here unbearable!
Go away, little man. You bother Rafen.
I think that's the very idea of Bardi.
Call yourself a Viking. Are you gonna sulk in your little chair, or are you gonna do something about your problem?
Don't make Rafen angry, Bard. Rafen is a berserker, you know.
I bet you couldn't arm a trowel. Berserker. Don't make me laugh.
What? Rafen will show you what he can do. Show Rafen some enemies. Rafen will kill them all.
Yeah, there's stuff for Rafen to kill. So let's just go. Okay, Rafen, you gonna here. Big fight with these dudes.
Ha! One down, Bard. You ever see a head fly that far before?
Beginner's luck.
Rafen is just getting warmed up.
You mean thawed out?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how tough Rafen is, but he certainly. But the job of this is to see is something that let him do the killing. Because if you do,
it's even worse the effort. Hell take you!
Too slow.
Actually, when you when you go and look about the Viking mythology,
hell take you!
You see that?
I'm just surprised you can count that high.
I hunger!
Whose tomb is this? That's right, it's Rafen's tomb.
but when you now, as I'm checking up the Viking mythology,
take you.
it's something like interesting thing that basically, yeah, the Valkyries. Because Valkyries.
Isn't it about time for you to fall on your sword?
It's not Valhalla or Valkyries because Valhalla was basically Odin's hall where the great valiant warriors became, but Valkyries were basically under or tuteled or led by Odin's wife Freya, who was you could say queen of Valkyries, and those she found were actually sent to Folkvagner or Folkvagner. I don't know is that name, and they were picked first. You know, that means that those who were picked by Valkyries were not going to Valhalla, they were going to Folkvagner.
Keeping up is a relative
and
term.
They were chosen for the and it's also the fact that Freya got the dip on who would be actually good.
Now you see that Rafen is no weakling. Now Rafen will head back to Rafen's throne room to brood.
Well, now I proved that Rafen has been proven to be big, scary and mean bastard. Worth it to go to the Folkvagner, not Valhalla. Because, you know, Freya most likely picked smart and strong,
glad that
not
business is over
dumb
with.
and violent.
Now, about that keystone.
Well, things do get mixed by future generations always.
Hrafn, it is time to go. You have proven yourself.
Praise Woden! It's off to Valhalla! A fight every day and a feast every night until Ragnarok comes!
Wait a minute. I defeated plenty of enemies. Aren't you going to take me?
Not a chance.
Oh, come on. Can't we talk this over? I mean, we could just go over there into one of those chambers and have a private discussion about it.
Not even when I was mortal. In any case, you have more to do in this world before you move on to the next. Farewell.
What? But how am I going to get out of here?
Let me give you some knowledge that may help you escape this place.
Ah, I knew you.
Don't spoil the moment. Okay, Hrafn, let's go. Next stop, Valhalla.
Farewell, Bard. You were a worthy foe, and a true friend. You can have Hrafn's stone.
Well, it looks like Hrafn, the Bard can now go and open those icy walls with his elemental summon. So it's actually time to end this episode right here. Actually, no, not yet. Actually, I'm not gonna end this episode right here. Because there's simply not yet point to do so.
Need a feeling?
Yeah, I have lightning bug and a fireman on fire. All kinds of handy things. But I guess that it's just simply easier to remember that it's Valkyries picked warriors to Valhalla and Folkvangr, or Freya's domain or home, has more or less been forgotten. Yeah. The elemental allows you to just walk through these icy walls. It also solves out these
I hunger.
These undead undead Vikings. But why would their Vikings be gigantic? I don't know. So, and of course with me having the elemental in my possession, I can now go and open all kinds of pathways and doors handily, inconveniently, like this.
I hunger. Hell take you.
And in Norse mythology, Hel was daughter of Loki, and she also was and she also controlled the land of the dead, or those dead who had died, you could say, peaceful deaths, not those of warlike deaths who would go to the Folkvangr or Valhalla. So yeah, maybe Vikings didn't particularly find it appreciable to be die peacefully. But time to go and say hello to Dolin. Here was the guy, Dolin.
Yikes! Oh, I was expecting someone a little more human, I guess.
But you humans place too much emphasis on looks. We furbolgs know what is best in life.
And what is that?
To dig deep in the earth, uncover rich veins of ore. The satisfaction of a hard day's labour.
I'll take looks. Thank you very much.
The grateful Furbolg handed over the keystone that he had found in his earlier exploration of the tombs.
Yeah. Good. Furbolg. Rescued Furbolg. So now I know it. Now I can go for. Well, now I can leave this tomb again. But let's just check this side. Can I actually open this door yet? Because with my keystone. Oh yes, I could. So let's just try to see what's in here. Most likely just nothing really remarkable except food Draugr. This place looks to be more like just a bonus place to explore.
The bard journeyed through the tomb of the undead Jarl and emerged once again into the light.
That was quite unpleasant. Last time I take vacation suggestions from a trow.
Your unpleasantries aren't over, me lad. I see you have me sword. Now hand it over.
Speak of the devil.
Aye, it's me. And must I remind you of me gish? But as promised, it will be lifted once you give me that sword.
Ah, the sword. I agree. It does belong in your possession. Allow me to repay you for your hospitality earlier. Here, catch!
Well, that's the method of Bard being polite. Technically, he did give it. So...
Ooh,
besides
not
that
very
guy,
good reflexes at all, my friend. Well, you know what they say. Live and learn. Or in your case.
And so, having broken the curse, and with a new, albeit slightly used, sword in hand, our hero continued on his way to the mountain tower.
Well, I guess with this, it's time to actually end this episode right here. I'll see you next time. See ya.